Dylan's the man here with session 11. So one shot. Kyle playing Oronok. Didn't get to play, so this is what happens to Oronok between time of leaving Korvosa till the time he arrives in Rudolport.
It's a little bit before that, honestly. It's after I kind of meet up with the
we're
halfling.
thinking off after the whole halfling incident on the cliff. And then the other guys have already left Korvosa. They're at Rudolport and waiting for Oronok's arrival. So, as you last left off, this halfling that you met, who had told you about the dwarf with the black hair and gray beard, you actually found out that he is dead.
Yep.
And he tells you that, you know, he's down there.
I believed him.
Down over the cliff. You believed him. And, you know, you've gained this guy's trust. You now know that by what he is saying, there are 9 of you. So, by your count, you have seen 4. You know, 1 is dead now. And,
yeah, because the elf is, I'm assuming the elf is 1.
The elf, yeah, well, you're assuming, yes, the elf is. I'm saying you're assuming that there are 4 of you at the moment in the area.
Yeah.
You gained this guy's trust. And, as I said, as he leaves, he kind of disappears. So,
I mean, obviously, I'm gonna go check.
you're
But
gonna
spend a
climb
little
down.
time climbing down.
Close about 200 foot.
Jesus Christ.
Your ice maker's very angry. He, taking your time, I assume.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna fall. I'm gonna try attempt not to fall.
We're just gonna say you're taking like 20.
Okay. I have fly.
As you reach the canopy of the swamp below you, you kind of notice you're seeing a flash of white light. Doesn't give you pause or anything to continue on.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So eventually you make your way down.
Messing with me as I'm getting.
No, it doesn't hurt you.
Okay.
Not like the pool with the halfling when he approached you.
Okay.
And as you come through the swamp, you see there's a ball of white energy pulsating. Streaks of different colors ripple through it, like black, red, green, brown, gold, purple, blue, and gray.
Okay.
Underneath it is underneath it is a pile of dust. It beckons to you.
Yeah, I'm going to that shiny ball.
You gonna reach out, touch it,
Oh
or you
yeah,
gonna try to
I'm gonna. I mean, the first thing I'm gonna do is pop up detect magic.
It strongly glows of magic.
The next thing I'm gonna try to do is spellcraft it, which is gonna involve me grabbing it.
Okay. You know, spellcraft. You're gonna go spellcraft it. Try to figure out what type of magic it's made out of. You're hit with rush, almost of adrenaline.
Okay.
As your hands touch it, you lose all thought.
Okay.
It's almost like the scene from Highlander when beheading one.
Nice.
The wind picks up, streaks of white lightning and energy form around you, and then a bolt of white lightning comes from out of nowhere in the canopy and strikes you down.
Okay.
And everything goes black.
Dead. Here I am.
You want to roll some damage?
No.
It's a D20 lightning bolt.
Yeah.
You come to. There's a faint glow of white to your body.
Okay.
You feel charged, powerful,
Okay.
renewed. You're kind of looking yourself over, and you got to do one of these. Like you look at your hands because you got this glow. You look at this hand, and this hand is scarred as if it's been burned.
I got a matching scar on my body now.
You kind of take off your new fancy
Yeah.
royal clothes that
That's
you
fancy as
bought.
fuck,
Yeah. And and all the way up to the shoulder, your arm, just like your face is scarred with burn. But you feel invigorated.
So
supercharged.
I'm scarred here. The halfling was scarred on the leg. I forgot which one, but on the leg.
It was, I think it was his right leg that he was scarred on. And now up your left arm, you're scarred.
Okay.
But you feel invigorated, empowered.
You've
never felt anything like this.
That's what I was going to say. If this is something that makes me feel really powerful, I'm really second guessing my decision to let this halfling go without maybe kicking him off the ledge.
Well,
that's probably going to be something I'm going to be thinking about for a while.
Well, this climbs took you quite a while too, and then you also had to climb on the way back.
Yeah.
I assume that you're going to search out the halfling.
I'm going to try, yeah.
Which is going to be hard because
probably
you never bothered to ask him his name.
No, and he's a master of illusion.
And he's a master of illusion, which will make him even harder to find because he did trick you with this dwarf.
Yep. But I now know of this little radar, at least, in the vicinity.
If you feel some type of pull.
But they will also know.
Yeah, that's right. So you find yourself at a distinct advantage with this one. Because now, if he feels the pull, he could easily trick you into not seeing him and he could escape.
Yeah.
So you didn't bother to ask him his name?
No.
Where he was staying, or he could try to find, where you could try to find him at.
No.
So, and you've got, after today, you got one more day before your ship's on.
Yeah. It's probably not gonna go well, but
hey, it's worth a shot, right?
Man, I mean, that's what I do. I do my thing.
But and you do know that you do believe this elf was one too. So
Yeah.
Now
I didn't see the elf.
Well, you were told that there's an elf, green and purple robes.
Yeah.
So you do realize that hey, they're not only him. You do believe there's this elf out there.
Yeah.
And for all you know, the elf might not even know you exist yet.
Nope.
So, make the climb up.
Yeah.
Take the long road back to Korvosa. By the time you do this, it's probably 1, 2 in the afternoon. You still got quite a few hours of daylight left. Are you wanting to search for one of these guys, or you want to go back to
we're in Korvosa, right?
Yeah, the library, the
house.
Oh,
I'm gonna hit that. I'm gonna hit the. Was it the library where I ran into him the first time?
That's where you're into it.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna hit that up. Make some passes through there. Because he trusts me for the most part. It's not like I bluffed him out basically. Whenever I said I didn't want his power.
So you're going to go to the house of many things.
Yes, that's where I'll start.
Okay. You made your way through Korvosa to the house of many things, and just like it was the first time, you got all type of mages teaching magic to young peoples, like really young kids, trying to get them into the arcane arts. You have clerics performing stuff. This is a house of...
Oh yeah, I forgot there was divine also here.
Divine and arcane. It's not just one. So you're looking for, well, like you said, you don't know what the elf looks like. You were just told blonde elf, red, green, and purple, who could easily change his clothes if he wanted to.
Yeah. And so, blonde elf. That's
you
know what I mean?
Stereotypical.
Yeah.
What is it that you want to do?
Gosh. I'm going to try to find somebody that probably that... Are there people that actually work here, or is this just people that come in and do their thing and then leave? It's like they teach their own classes, or is this like a... Because I know it's not a school.
It's like a library.
Yeah. So is it... Well, are there people that's here that I've seen here every time I'm here? Because they're going to be the people.
Oh yeah, there would be the typical people here. Like
they're going to be the ones I want to talk to right now. Like, hey, this halfling. I was talking to them. They took off. I really need to get a hold of them. You know what I mean?
Well, here's the thing. This is a place where you've got hundreds of people that come in and out of this place a day. So for
I know. Just
maybe someone to actually see the same person, that's not like making themselves known, is different. Like he said, yeah, is there people here that are constantly here? That's true. People would know them, but then people are making themselves known. Like, hey, watch me do this.
Yeah.
Let me show you this. So those people are known. But you ask about this halfling, no
just
one.
kind of
Like, I mean, like he said, he told you, he didn't want no part of what's going on. He wanted to be his own person.
He said he had his own friends. He said he had his own enemies too.
Mm-hmm.
Which, gosh, I mean, maybe if I was in around Bullseye, I could maybe figure that out. But I mean, I'm new here. I don't know anybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't know anybody.
I'm not seeing nobody that catches my eye.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I could. What other places were there?
The only person you may find here would be Soji, because remember she said she was looking up stuff for the location.
Oh yeah. Soji seen the elf, didn't she?
Yeah, she was there.
She was with us. If I do find her, I'll actually go talk to her.
I'll say that she's not here at 6%. Don't get you much.
No. Okay. Well. I mean, honestly, if I'm looking around, I'm not feeling nothing kind of take on my radar, and nobody can really say, "Oh, I know what you're talking about."
No, not in particular. I mean, in the fact that the chance that you would be able to ask everybody.
Exactly. Yeah. That's the reason I said
I mean, I'm not saying that there's nobody that wouldn't.
Yeah.
So let's see what we got here. No, a 19% gets you nowhere.
I'm not rolling very well.
No, that's good for me.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
For
Yeah,
you.
bad for me.
But no, after hours of questioning and whatnot, evening sets in, being here at the house of many things, you're not finding much information. You're not getting any leads. But you do know you've met this guy twice here now.
Yeah.
In back-to-back days.
Mm-hmm. Man, wow. Like, my gut's telling me just to hang out, honestly. Whenever I met him twice, or the 2 times before.
Well, technically, you didn't meet him first time.
No, that's
You
true.
talked to him.
That's true. Was it? It was daytime, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was daytime, yeah. You guys went out, bought some gear,
Yeah.
and then you and Wes wanted to go to
Oh yeah.
study up on necromancy. So see what you can find here that you haven't been able to study anywhere else.
Yeah. I like necromancy.
And yes, you do. Obviously, by what you've been told, you are tied to the
I am.
arcane magic of necromancy.
Alright, man. Is this happening after the tentacle ordeal? It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me think about that.
Yes, this would be the next day.
Cause
You went back to the library the night after it happened.
and that was whenever I met.
You went to the library, they went to Spades and Skulls, so this is the next day.
Yeah.
Because that was all your first day.
Yeah.
Your first day had a lot of stuff going on.
It did. I guess I won't stay here at the house very long. Or I mean,
Well, you've been here for a couple hours.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm gonna say. Not really very long, but I mean, I won't stay here anymore because I'm not picking up anything. And my awesome perception is just not getting anything.
No, not with one bad eye.
All right. Let's see. What are the places? I'm trying to remember if that halfling said what the halfling said. If he said anything, that would tip me off. He said he made friends, he made enemies. He wants to live his own life. He is a master. Well, not a master, but he has illusion in his blood. Is there anything that you could like? Is there anything that I would be putting together like a, because I don't know this, I don't know the town. Is there anything that illusion would be a part of in this town? Like if I ask somebody, like magic shows or anything like that, or?
Oh, I mean, Korvosa's huge. You could.
I know, that's what
people would easily do something like that. I mean, to make money. You would think magic tricks and other sort.
Yeah. And I mean, he could just be anybody, or she. It was a she, it was a he, wasn't it?
Yeah, you would think. I mean, for all you know, he could have not been a halfling.
Exactly. I mean, I'm completely in the dark on actually what they are, were. Could have been the dwarf.
Mm-hmm. That's very true. Yeah, I mean, for all you know, he could have actually been a dwarf, showed you him, think that you killed him.
Yep.
Now you wouldn't think to look for a dwarf either.
It could have been the elf.
That's very, very true. He definitely has you at a very,
very big disadvantage.
Yes.
You know what? I'm going to spend a lot of time just walking, shops, things like that, the streets.
Any little thing you could do.
Basically, yeah. I mean, because this is a huge town that I'm not familiar with. I don't even know what I'm looking for.
No. It's not in the dice.
Okay.
No dice.
Right.
Your night after walking around is very, very uneventful in what you're looking for. Your luck does not seem to play out for you as it has in the last 2 days.
Yeah.
And trail is stone cold.
Well, I gotta get some sleep so I don't lose up my spells. So I guess I'm gonna head on back.
Get you some sleep.
Yeah, give me at least 8 hours.
Head out in the morning. You head out early in the morning.
Oh, as soon as my 8 hours is up, I'm gonna get up.
Okay, so we'll say you're up by 4 or 5 before anybody else.
Sure.
I mean, if you just want to get your 8 and go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I'll do.
Get your 8 hours in and start traveling around, making the same routes you did last time.
I want to stop in the library. Like the library, like to me, that's going to be my first go-to. Like
Your first go-to.
And even if I'm just doing rounds or something like that, I'll go into the library every time.
Okay, so you will hit the library up multiple times in a day.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. And this is my last day here, isn't it?
This is your last day here. You're not at the library this time. Of course, I'm sitting there get your books. How many hours you gonna spend in the library?
I'll stay for 2 hours the first time, but then any other time I go in there, I'll spend 45 minutes to an hour.
A lot less time.
Yeah.
Traveling around.
If I see any books or anything that catches my eye, I'll start looking.
There's books everywhere. I mean, you'd have to
look
look
at
around on the shelf.
I'm gonna be looking for things like, hey, it's dead stuff. Things like that.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you'll even see probably your occasional cleric literally like raise a skeleton while you're here.
I don't hate that.
You have scroll.
I have, yeah, I have 2, don't 3.
Yeah, I don't know. That's it's up to you to keep up with. I mean, I'm just a DM. I pass that stuff out.
Yeah.
It's all on you to keep it. So, gotta speed up the process.
Yeah.
And God, the dice hit you today.
That's fine.
Your day is uneventful. There is no chance that you will find this halfling,
Or elf, or
dwarf,
or
dragon.
Yeah, whatever.
God.
Nah, I mean, that's the way it is, man.
Orcus.
Ooh, baby.
I mean, for all you know, that mace could be the wand of Orcus.
Hey, man, I mean, I'll kill all the entire party and serve Orcus.
I'm sure you could probably persuade the majority of them to join Orcus' side.
They don't need to come with me. Orcus needs to love me, and that's it.
Okay, yeah, I know your love for Orcus. Okay, so your day is uneventful.
Well, I'm gonna get my 8 hours. I mean, I'm gonna make sure to do that.
Okay, get your 8 hours in.
And up early to be on the ship.
How does this all make you feel? You mean, it was like boom, 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 you're hitting all the right spots, and then all of a sudden, trail's cold.
That sucks. I mean,
So you would say you're depressed.
oh yeah.
Or gloomy.
Oh yeah. Probably really aggravated with myself a lot, honestly, because like the news and everything with what the halfling was telling me kind of threw me back a little bit. And then whenever I found the ashes in that power, it's like, oh my god,
He was right there.
what? Yeah, that could have been two. That could have been another one. You know what I mean? So I'm like angry with myself. He was right on the edge. I mean, he was looking over. I could have just.
You thought, yeah, I literally thought you would. I gave you the opportunity.
You did.
Here it is.
You did.
And no, you kind of went against the grain.
I know.
Did not go with your instincts, and
Keeping that neutral going right now, man.
And well, that neutral's killing you.
It did. It hurt.
So.
But how to become a lich? That's a lifelong process. That's fine.
Yeah, and then it's a lifelong thing after that, for life. You don't talk to anybody while you're on this. I mean, because everybody's been asking for, they haven't seen you.
Oh, whenever I get back?
Yeah.
Oh, not really.
As you board the ship,
I'll get on my crap and go.
Captain Sierra Red questions everybody about Soji. She's not with you guys.
Soji's not?
Soji is not with you guys. If you'd have been around Tuesday, you might have known what happened.
Okay.
But you're just going to have to wait, figure that one out on your own.
I'll watch the video.
Or you can ask.
Did Soji die?
We'll just say yes.
Okay, I'll watch the video.
You should just watch it because it'd be way more entertaining to figure out what happened with these guys while you were there.
It's kind of neat me not knowing.
Yes.
Does anybody tell a story? Or because I don't really, right now I don't really feel like talking. So if anybody can do something.
No, I mean if you're not gonna talk to anybody,
No.
Everybody kind of has the idea.
I'm not in a good mood.
That you're not in a good mood.
I mean, all emo.
And you've got a non-stop trip to Riddleport. So you've got 13 days to think about this.
Can we make one stop?
What's your stop?
I want to
I
go.
mean, she's got enough cargo. She's got enough supplies that she does not have to stop at all.
Yeah, I mean, just drop me off somewhere.
You want some concrete shoes with that?
No.
Some cement shoes?
No.
Where do you want to stop at?
I want to stop and talk to Grawl. Where was that? Let's see. Are we going straight up in the cove like this?
Well,
It was here.
You wrap around Magmar, and then you come up through. Well, you're supposed to go through the Verissian Gulf. Remember, you had a detour the first time.
Yeah.
But you would have to stop at Magmar if you wanted to go to Goldoria and travel that way, because between the Gulf and Goldoria is mountains.
Okay.
That if you remember from when you were with Marlone, are full of giants. I don't know if you went to go tangle with giants.
No.
You just like to take some roads and avoid that altogether.
That'd be nice. I eventually want to get there.
So, you'll inform Garrett.
I don't care if they know. I'll tell Garrett, but I don't care if Garrett tells them. It's not like a secret.
I mean, the ship's going to stop.
Yeah.
So they're going to wonder why we're stopping.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not a secret, sure. I don't care if they know.
And that you'll just, you'll let them know you're going to Twilight Academy in Goldoria.
I got shit I gotta do. That's what it is, Goldoria.
Yeah. And then that you'll just meet them back. You'll get your own way back to Riddleport.
Yeah.
You always know you can come back here, catch a ship.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I got a little scratch. I can probably pay. You know what I mean? I can probably.
What you got?
I got $699.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. I can buy passage.
Okay. Thing is, though, finding passage to Riddleport.
That's true.
Because for one, you got to get a
pirates
ship that's willing to go through pirate-infested Gulf, and that would be even willing to go to Riddleport.
God, maybe I need to hire a pirate.
Maybe. Well, you can do that. Oh, there was that ship out there that you not sink.
Yeah.
Might be if you could find them. Not that they would come to Magmar, but so
Show them my own ship.
you stop. Drop you off. No questions asked from the rest of the contracts.
Is that how we are?
Well, that's why I call you guys your contracts. I mean, you, like I said, you tell Garrett what you're doing. Someone knows. Surely, Durza and Lee would kind of get the idea of maybe what's going on without even being said, because they know you've been there before.
Yeah.
And then they've kind of were there when things had happened, even though they don't know what happened to you on the cliff. So, I mean, you're in the end, you're your own person. So, dropped off Magnemar. How are you going to go to Goldoria?
See, Magnemar is south of Goldoria, isn't it?
Yeah, like southwest.
Yeah, like I'm gonna have to go.
It's some day. It's a day. It's quite a few days.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to actually go.
You're gonna have to go this way.
Yeah.
It's not a. It's like a diagonal. It's like northeast from Magnemar.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Hell, are there like trading caravans or anything like that?
Exactly. That's what I was hoping you'd ask for. Yeah, because Goldoria, as you recall, they do lumber, grain. It's a small trade town.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's even better. You know, maybe it'd be a guard.
Yeah, that's fine. I can throw a little muscle around.
Or some spells. I mean,
Spells, whatever.
I mean,
Spells are my muscle.
One of the scrawniest guy on the team has as much muscle as you. I know. Muscle. So, secure your way as a little hired muscle on the way to Goldoria. Make yourself 10 gold pieces.
Oh, damn.
There you go. Right, make a little money, why not? And the days you arrive to the small town of Goldoria.
Yeah.
You know, right where the Twilight Academy sticks out, it's the only thing that sticks out in this little bitty town.
Yeah.
So, guess you're looking for Professor Grawl.
Grawl, that's the first dude I'm going to try to find.
So you ask for him as you arrive. They tell you that more than likely you might need to make an appointment.
Okay.
You're trying to run. He's busy. Come back tomorrow.
Yeah, I will. As a matter of fact, I will ask where the closest inn is, and I'll say that's where I'm going to be.
Okay.
I'll tell him, or I'll tell his secretary that Oronok Tornheart. Tell him Oronok Tornheart's back to finish up the story.
All right. Okay.
And I'll be back tomorrow.
And you'll be back tomorrow. Okay. Find this inn. Not gonna go into specifics with names.
Yeah.
They're not
generic
important.
inn.
Yeah, they're not important.
No.
We'll call it Down by the River. Because it's my thing.
Yeah.
Down by the River. You're there for a few hours and you stay in your room.
Yeah.
I
mean, around supper time, I'll go down and get something to bite to eat, something to drink, and then, I mean, that'll be my night.
Unexpectedly, there's a knock on your door.
I was hoping. That's the reason I dropped the name.
Professor Grawl.
Hey.
He says, he's very, very ecstatic. He says, well, I did not expect you to return, you know, I wouldn't say so soon.
No, it's been months.
It's been about a month or two. But I am very, very glad that you were here. First thing in the morning, you come see me. I've canceled all appointments.
Good. I said, I've got quite a story.
I've got quite a story.
Oh, good.
He is very, very excited to see you. I mean, the smile on his face spreads to his ears.
Good.
Seriously, first thing.
Yep. I'll get up, I'll probably grab a small bite to eat, and I'll just head your way.
Oh, no. I will have breakfast prepared.
Perfect.
You just come to me.
Love it.
Get a really good night's sleep. You feel like you're accomplishing something after a depressing ending
couple
at
days.
Korvosa.
Yeah.
a very, very long, sad trip here. Things are picking up. Morning comes, boom, straight to Twilight Academy.
I'm gonna guess I've noticed a little something different in my spell repertoire.
Yes.
By the little information you gave me
Yes.
prior to this.
Yeah. Excuse me. You arrive at Twilight Academy, secretary doesn't even just, well, he's ready for you.
Alright.
You come, he's got a breakfast prepared, there's some, fruit, he's got quail cooked for you.
Oh my god, fancy.
Yeah, some very, very sweet wine, and,
You trying to take advantage of me, you gonna get me drunk.
he's kind of looking at his hourglass, because that's the only time. He says, please, sit. He's like, tell me your story. I'm very, very intrigued to hear it.
Alright. I'll go through the whole spiel.
No. I want you to tell the story, because you've got quite a bit to tell. I want to hear it now from your perspective.
Okay. From the very beginning or from where we left off with him?
What you're here to talk to him about.
Okay. Well, I met after I left you. I've been looking very heavily into necromancy. Let's see. Did I? Yeah, okay. I met up with a guy, and he's part of a group, and their leader has. I'm telling the whole story, baby. Their leader kind of did the things that you did, and said that I'm very special, but I don't know how. He knows. He couldn't tell me a whole lot. He just knows that there's something about me. Well, jump forward a little bit.
This group, do you tell him this group?
No.
You tell him it's a cult?
No, a group.
A group
He's
and
part of
a
the group.
leader. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Like the head of this group, yeah.
Okay.
No, that'd be ridiculous.
Okay, I'm just making sure he said I'm telling the whole story. So,
so I go back to basically work how I met you in the first place, and we end up in where were we just now?
Korvosa.
Yeah, we ended up in Korvosa. There is a really big library there. I mean, that's what brought me here was search for knowledge. Was looking through a book, and all of a sudden, this slight pain hit me, and somebody started talking to me. I didn't know who it was, and I couldn't figure out who it was. And they were asking me who am I here? Are you here to kill me? I said no. They said that we were alike. I got out of them kind of the same thing that happened to me. They just woke up out of nothingness, and they had no memory of anything. Well, he told me there were more, and my colleagues told me there was maybe another one in the same room, because whenever we come together, there's this pain. And I passed out last time, and they said that an elf almost passed out. I went back the next day. He was telling me about a dwarf that was like us, and the dwarf was trying to kill this halfling. From what I seen was a halfling, but I'm not real sure because he also made the image of a dwarf, and so I don't know. He told me that the dwarf was trying to kill him, and in the process, the dwarf fell off a cliff. The halfling's burnt on his leg, like my face. And whenever it kind of hit me, I went down the cliff, and there was this pile of ash and a pulsing ball of light with different colors running all through it. I went to kind of see what it was. I grabbed it, and lightning hit me. I felt energized, and then I show him my burn now on this.
And he's just kind of like,
And this happens. And I'll tell him. I started looking for possibly the elf, and I started looking for the halfling, but I was not able to find them.
now I'm assuming when you tell him this, it's in really great detail.
Oh yeah.
And that, even during the time he even has to flip his hourglass.
Okay. Oh yeah. This
is long.
Yeah. This is a big.
That was when you first met him. You'd only done what? You hadn't even finished your first mission.
Nope. No. Yeah.
Because you started going.
We were on the way to
Yes.
the first mission.
And then you've done a mission. That's some
That was
interesting
the
stuff.
third mission
Yes,
that we were
happened at Riverport, and then you had to go.
So this has been a
Yes.
couple of months.
It's been about 2 months.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if there was anything I left out. Besides the things I wanted to leave out.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it. If I remember anything, I'll. Oh, this also happened, but.
He's very, like I said, the smile on his face, very, very intrigued by this.
The halfling said that he doesn't know where we came from, but there are others.
Which, this just tickled pink. He's just enthralled with your story. Very, very intrigued. Like I said, even during your story, he had to flip his hourglass and, he'll tell you, well, you could not have finished that any sooner. It's like, the only appointment I kept for today is we'll be here momentarily.
Oh.
So, he'll just make small talk, just to kind of tell you about some of the stuff he's done. Nothing that's really of importance. And then, there's a knock on his door. And to your surprise, walks this halfling with an elf.
Oh my god.